Okay, so we don't have really anything on watch. There's like nothing nothing worth Jesus watching besides NRBO. We have ATXG in the scans, but ATXG is all the way down here. I'm not really feeling this one right now. Maybe if it can come back above like this $6 level, then sure. But right now, I mean, for a leading gapper, it's already faded too much pre-market. The NRBO, let's go back to this one. I was gonna say I wouldn't mind buying that dip there at VWAP. Spreads are about 40 cents, so I won't even trade this one. HKD, I know we had seen this some time ago. Jesus. Halted up. Dang. ATXG recovering on VWAP here. Still nothing that I see that's worth watching in my opinion. I don't really care for any of these stocks at the moment. So okay, so it's holding below. I can take a 500 share starter closer to VWAP here. Could have bought the dip there at 89, but I don't know. It's really choppy here. Massive seller there, stacked at 94. Nah. It's really choppy, this stock. So, this one sucks. This one's super choppy. And then I'd be going for a 5-minute setup. Pulling back too much at this point. So another massive rejection here. Not doing nothing with this stock. Can't seem to hold anything. Chop City. 5 minutes finishing low. If 5 minute finished above VWAP here, like 90, then that would be cool, but it's finishing low here. Okay, so there's a random surge again. Taking a starter at 91, I guess. Looking for this to break into the $6 level. 606 is the high. On this next 1 minute, that's where I'll probably add. See what it wants to do here. I've probably got in really early. Still holding 90, so still looking pretty good. Probably add into my position here. 99. Add in there at 94. Stopping out. And that's all the way back up. This stock's too choppy. I don't think I'm going to trade this one anymore. It's too choppy. That's so stupid. Hard to say where I want to get in here. Back up to 620. I can buy a dip around 6 if it pulls back any. Massive rip right there. 610 now is the only support, but I mean, this thing keeps ripping. I don't know. I'm gonna miss this yet. It's gonna get halted without me here. I was gonna wait for a dip at 6. The lowest it came was 612, 613. It sucks I got chopped out there, man. So my average is about 92 and a half, 92, 1 cent or 2 cent loss, 1,000 shares, practically 3 cent loss. So about 30, 40 bucks what I lost there. Uh, that's so annoying. It's just so choppy. I didn't know where I wanted to get in. I wanted to see a pullback towards 6 because it was finishing low here again, 612. It was the lowest it came, so I was like, well, if it comes any lower than 612, and then I'll get in at 6 for a dip entry opportunity, but it never came lower, so that was kind of it. I didn't expect it to rip like literally in the last second all the way to 36. I was not expecting that rip. And then the next 1 minute, I mean, forget, I didn't even have a really good chance to get in. I did, I'm lying, but at the same time, I wouldn't have wanted to get in that high based on the chop. Based on what it was doing back here, just a break and then snap back down, or just its volatility like that. The choppiness of it didn't have me convinced to go for a quick scalp. MEGL's hitting the scans. LSTA's hitting the scans, but I can't trade this one. My broker said I can't trade it. They're having issues. MEGL's kind of choppy here, but I do want to go for its 5 and 10 minute high break. Resumption on this should be in about 2 more minutes. I don't know where I want to get in on this one. It'd be this pre-market highs here. This is major support right here. Okay, even then I don't even know where this thing can go. So we'll see where this can go. We'll just base it off of every half and whole dollar. Do have major support here on 620 or 6 flat. So I mean there's major support there. Other than that, I don't really know where I want to get in. Okay, so about 30 more seconds for this opens and resumes. MEGL's hitting the scans again. So false break on MEGL, I guess. ATXG, let's go back to this one. NRBO's trading down here. KRO also trading down. Could get in for the break if it's low of day there, but ATXG will go back to this one. I'm not gonna trade it on resumption. I'm gonna have to wait for a pullback. There's no way I'm gonna trade it here. EVGO's hitting the scans. Choppiness. I could have taken an entry there at 80 actually. Let's see if this breaks this low. 660. You're gonna start it there at 63. Back to 80 there. 85. Can we get the break of 7? Adding at 85. Wasn't filled on it. Selling there at 97. That was a nice trade. Bought the bottom, double bottom on that. All the way back down. Jesus. What a rejection. Weak stock. It's too bad I wasn't filled there at 85. That would have been a nice trade. 85 filled at 97 there. It's too bad. Back to 7 already. Jesus. We get in here at the low 80s. Let's check it out. 80 there. Could have taken it at 80, but I guess I should have taken it at 80 there. 80 flat. Now support's around 7. I would say around 90 though. 703 back down. Hit the 80s there for a second. We just broke its 5-minute high here. Look at that massive rip. The 7s are new support at this point. I could just chase it up here if I'm being honest. To even get a big pullback, or if it's just gonna go straight to the halt. Straight to the halt, that's what it looks like. $32. We're pulling back, and we pull back to the lowest, to around 7. Then again, if it pulls back around 7, I don't really want to trade it down there, unless it's like a 2-candle pullback and it's set up around 7, like a bottom of 7. Then cool. $709. $702. Would have bought the dip there, but the ask was showing $709. Nah, I don't know if I want to trade it down here yet. It did come back to 7, which is what I was looking for. At the same time though, it's hoping for more of a 2-candle pullback. 675 is technically a support. See how bad it breaks this low here. Well, it wasn't filled. Trying to get long at 703. Massive sellers stack there at 7 all of a sudden. I almost pulled the trigger there at 7. Hard to say if I really want to get in here though. So pulling back a little too much now. It would have to recover here for me to be still be interested. It has to recover back above 7 and break through its last 1-minute high here, 725 or so. Wasn't filled there again. I'm trying to chase it. I'm gonna get in there. 705, looking for the break of 725. 703 is actually where I'm in at. Looking for the break of 725. It's 12. Surge to 725. Get the next 1-minute candle. Nope. Just like that. 25-cent loss. 28-cent loss. So I should have stopped out. I knew it was gonna false break. As soon as it finished low like that, I knew it too. So that puts me right on the day for sure. 34-cent winner. And then you get about a $30 loser here, and then another 25 on top of that. So that puts me break even, if not red on the day, with like a 28-cent loss. I mean, that's so unfortunate. That's so annoying. I should have stopped out at the 80s, at 88, because I was filled at 703. When I'd seen at 88, I was like, ooh, I should probably get rid of it. Instead, I sold at 75. Lowest 5-minute candle is 53. I won't mind if it breaks 53 and then pops all the way back up. That would be something to look at, I guess. VWAP's at 43. We could just try to buy VWAP and see what that does. Only problem is that the MACD's literally about to cross here. It's not holding VWAP. Gonna break lower. IDYA is hitting the scans. EVGO is also hitting the scans. Too slow movers for me on these, I think. GL still chopping sideways. NRBO breaking lower. Cold. So it broke its high there, hit about 90, and then it's all the way back down to 60. So not really sure. This one has me convinced it looks like a false break. I mean, I guess it held view out, but at the same time, like, how can I really trust this one? Probably just to pull back on a bear flag at this point. A second attempt below view up. Buying there at view up again. I'm in at 44, looking for this to surge higher. Selling there at 50. So 6 cents on that. I didn't get anything really more than that. I was expecting it to pop up here, push up closer to 70 or so, but just it's not doing it. 55, 57 now. So I'd like for this one to finish above 70. But this looks good for a short at this point with the next 5-minute opening the way it's going to open. This needs to finish higher. No, there's no last minute search here. I think it's going to be a false break the way that I opened there. It broke its high, but if it touches view up again, I could get in, but it's going to have to bounce. I'd prefer if it does it on this same candle. Could get in here at 74. I just don't have any faith in it. The way that it's making this move here is just so trash. See if it pulls back to 46. I'll take an entry if it can pull back again. But I feel like that's gonna be a false break. It's just so choppy. It's just stuck in this little range, like teasing that it wants to break, but we got long here. We'll see. Let's just try it. That's what I get for just trying. Immediately a loser. So just like I thought too. I knew it was gonna break down. Just the way that it's trending here. But I figured since it's still holding, you had a last second rush of green here. Might as well just buy it, see if it could break this high of 80. 73, break at 80. Potential rip to, I don't know, 97. But no, that stopped out with a good size loss there. Jesus, man, 12 cents in just a couple, like, literally a couple seconds. 5 seconds, all it took. Down good amount there. About 40 bucks. So now for sure I'm right on the day. There's no doubt about that. Five minutes complete trash here. It would have to finish above 75, closer to 7. Here's a break of view up again. There's a rip. And at 53, I guess. We'll try this out, see what this works. Can we get a bounce off view up again? Nope, selling there at 43, so another 10-cent loss, another 30 bucks. Man. So every time it's hit VWAP, it's bounced some. But in this case, it's just not bouncing. Now it's actually breaking lower. You have huge support at 40 there, but it looks like it's going to break. Could buy off support at 25. Nah, it's not even worth buying support at this point. This stock's done. Before I overtrade it. Meanwhile, MEGL is making a clean move here, 720 to 760. That's a nice move. ATXG, I'm pretty sure it's gonna reverse here. The way it's popping, long there at 50. Looking for the break higher. For a push. See how high it goes, I guess. 56. It's on there at 58, I guess. Got rid of it there at 58. High of this 5-minute candle is 82. Could take another starter here. Back to 50 here. I wanted to get started there at 48. It's holding still. Spreads are nasty on this one already. Getting in there at 50. Trying to. Built there at 50. Looking for a break higher here. Nope, stopping at 43. So another 10-cent loss. Too many losses in this little range here. Quick, tight stops. But again, look at it. Again. It did it again. I initially get in, fakes me out, surges. We've been seeing this all week this week. Just fake outs. Like even when I was shorting, oh, massive rip, and then boom, just plummets. So we've bottomed out here so many times at this point. I feel like it can actually do it. But it's so hard to say because it's still lingering around 50, 50, 50, 50. I'm going to get in here again at 52, I guess. Higher fill, I thought I got in at 50. We'll see what this next 1 minute wants to do. There's a break, 59. Can we hit the 60 level and rip through 60? We rip through 60, target 75. I'm in at 52, so right now I'm up 5 cents. Selling their break-even trade at 52. It's not breaking. I swear if it breaks right here. I prefer if it breaks lower one more time and then pops back up. This next 5-minute high is 59. We're really close. In there at 43, 42 actually. Looking for another rip through here. Adding there at 50. This next 1 minute high. My average is like 48, 8, 46. 51. Can we get a push higher here into 59 level? Need that break of 59 here for sure in this next 1 minute. See what this next 1 minute wants to do. Add it there. Add one more time potentially. But I'm not going to give this so much room. It needs to break 60 and my target would be about 75. It's 53, 55. $60, still in there. Well, target was 75. I didn't want to. I panicked on that one. I didn't want to give it too much time because I obviously knew that something like this was gonna happen. Judging by how weak it is, I did not want to give it too much time. So I mean, I sold above 60 how I wanted, but as soon as I'd seen it kind of struggling around 65, I figured it's just time to bail. Just take it. Added here 650, 42. My average is about 46, I guess. Or yeah, 46. Could have bought the low there at support because it did hit my support line almost exactly at 20. Yeah, 25 exactly. I don't know. Could buy in here again. I just hate the flushes on the stock. They suck. But again, all the choppiness in this range has put me down a lot, I'm sure. Just chop city with this one. So it started as a good green day with the initial trade here, that big rip on that dip buy. And then another massive recovery, but after that sell-off, I mean, I'm glad I didn't buy the dip here at 7, because I mean, it just took off even lower, but I had a little more confidence in this one since it held and had that last second rush, but then boom, massive rejection on me. I should have known this pattern here. So now we're again in the 50s, T's in the 50s. So there's gonna be another 5 and 10 minute setup. I feel like it is. But I think that's gonna be it for me. I think I'm over trading this stock already at this point. See, we're down $62 on it, primarily because of fees. So that actually sucks. I was expecting to be practically break even, but with all the little 10-cent losses on 300 shares, 30, 30, 30, 30, plus another $10 on commission 40, like all those little losses in this small range, like not even worth it. This stock's just way too choppy. It'll probably figure itself out and, you know, pick a side later on. But right now, volume's decreasing and it's just chop city. It's back in this little range again. Here within 60 and 50. 60 and 40, I mean. This is not worth trading. There's a break lower again to the 30s this time. HKD is chopping. Very light volume. People are still trading this one. Small orders though. Imagine those spreads, dude. 312 by 92. Oh man. That's some massive spreads. ATXG still sideways. The nice recovery. It's coming back here. 5 minutes coming to its last high. Same with 10-minute. Jesus. I don't even know if I want to trade it in this small little range though. I think I want to wait for this one to break out without me and then start trading it after it breaks out. 76 broke its 5-minute high and 10-minute high here. See if we can get to 80. It's probably gonna be another 5-minute setup, I think, with this one. I prefer if it broke its 1-minute low. 1-minute low here is 59. I prefer if it broke that low, popped right back up, and then we can look for a strong push to 7. I'll take a starter if it breaks its 59 low here. Huge seller at 80 there. Practically a double top right here. Broke it by 1 cent. We get in here at 75 for a rip through 80, but I don't trust it with that massive seller there. Well, I guess it didn't even matter. It broke through like nothing. Here we are popping back up. 75 is a new support. Hopefully I can get in and not get flushed out. Dips in the 70s, I'll take on. 75 is our new support at this point. Yeah. What a rejection. Literally the last second, somebody just flashed an order there. That's so annoying. Such a view up. So that's what we were dealing with in this market at the moment. Trash all everywhere. Could get in here for the break of its 5-minute high. Could have gotten at 1430. Light volume. 1430 at 44. That would have worked. That would have been profitable, but I didn't take my entry. Not sure if I'd even get filled back to 25 on that bid. Low volume, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't take it. Could have been profitable though. Five-minute MACD is coming to a close. What it looks like, it's gonna be false break on this one, I think. Then we're actually gonna see a push down. So I'm not looking at this one toward the long side anymore. If only it was easy to borrow, I would have taken a trade on it, but not. IBRX, this is one we've traded before. This is a former runner. NRBO, let's check this one out. Actually, this one was coming back here, but sideways, not making a clear direction yet. Cold, same situation, just sideways. That's kind of it. I missed the halt on ATXG, and that's kind of done. Now we have the 5-minute about to break its low here. Curious if it's gonna tap the support line again in the 20s, or if it's actually gonna reject. 5 minutes finishing in a massive doji. That just looks so bad. Jesus, man. I think that's gonna be it for me though. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. There's literally nothing else hitting the scan, so we're probably just gonna call it with a $62 loss. That'll put me down. Calculate this. Put me down. $110, or I mean, Jesus, 1,110.58 on the month. So, yikes, we definitely need to come back here. But there's just, this week has been so bad. This week I've had nothing but losses. I had a massive winner and I gave it all back. Just so unfortunate, so annoying. And I have no one to blame but myself. So like on a trade like this, I knew trading at this low it would kind of be a problem, but I wanted to give it a little chance to pop back above. It's just boom, flushed on me, and that was kind of it. So I don't know. Little things I need to work on, little things I need to fix in my trades. I should have been green today, but I don't know. Anyways, go ahead and wrap it up here. So I will see you all tomorrow.